Hey everybody, how's it going? Thanks for watching Manny Scale Modeling, and this is part 2, episode 2 for airbrushing fire flames. And I'm going to go over the paints we're going to be using, and then we're going to go over in the order that we're going to airbrush them. We're using the Gaahleri Swallowtail with the fan cap for the base coat and clear, the GHAD 39 for all the candy colors, and the Mobius .2 for doing all the flames and freehand work. So let me roll this clip real quick. It's a old one from the first model that I airbrushed the flames on. I believe it was an 86 GMC Pro Street that I built, and that was back in, I want to say 2005 or 2006. Then a couple one-to-ones. The first car that I ever airbrushed the True Fire Flames on, a friend of mine's. And we'll talk about that in a second. So stick around. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. This is just a quick thing from years ago. Part of the airbrushing fire flames. This truck, I did the flames on this in 2005 or 2006. I can't remember the exact date. But it was a fun build and stuff. This is my 2000 Mustang GT. I did back in 2008. And took about 5 hours to do the flames on it. And then 2010, I put the flamed horses on each side of the quarter panels. And it was pretty cool. This I did in 2008 or 7, 8. A friend of mine's car was my first car I did it on. And I was using, you can see there, a Badger 150 siphon feed. I wish I had the Mobius one now. But that's the only pictures I could find of it. So thanks for watching, guys, and meet you at the bench. Okay, guys, thanks for sticking around. The Badger 150 airbrush that I was using, that was the first one I did. And man, I wish Gaahleri was around and I would have had this one, the Mobius SP, which is another awesome airbrush for siphon feed. So, definitely if you're looking for one of those, click the link below, get yourself one of those, or any of the other ones, the stands, air compressors, all your airbrush needs. Let's see. So we're going to start with the paints colors that we're going to be using. So we already did the body jet black, House of Colors. I just have them in my own bottles with my own fake labels on them. So jet black, we got Molly orange, and we got chrome yellow, bright white, and we got candy pagan gold, which is a concentrate, candy tangerine, which is a concentrate, and the candy apple red concentrate. The other color is candy purple passion pearl, which I don't have that when I'm out. I only use that one for like around the burning embers or something, which we're going to do a few embers on it. Maybe 1 or 2 on the hood, couple on the sides. Other than that, I'm not going to be using the purple, and I'm sure I have another purple here that'll work. So, like I said, guys, I'm not a professional. This is just, it's for fun. I wish I had all the stuff that I needed, but I don't. So we're just going to talk about mixing the paints, the solid colors, the white, yellow, orange, the black. Just 2 to 1. I just use these cups and just mark them off. So there's your 2. That's paint. And then 1 part would be your reducer. It's easy for that. And I usually put a little bit extra reducer in too to make them a little bit thinner, especially for airbrushing. Your candy colors, your pagan gold, candy tangerine, and candy apple red, they're all concentrates, which is this right here. And these get mixed in with the inner coat clear, which is this gallon thing back here. And that is mixed 3 to 2 to 1. So that is 3 parts inner coat clear, 2 parts reducer, and then 1 part candy concentrate, whatever color you're going to do. But so if you're doing the apple red, you'd put that much apple red in there, and if you want it darker, then you just add more candy apple red concentrate in it, and it'll make it, you know, darker. But for what we're doing, we're just going to do one, like it says, and you know, do it that way. So let's see, the stencils we're going to use are these. I didn't cut out any paper ones. I really don't like using the paper ones because the paint really soaks into the paper, and you get it on the edges here. So when you're going to do the flames and you're moving it around, it's kind of like transfers that with the flames, and it gets all over the place. So we're not going to use that. You are going to need tack rag, tack cloth, you know, probably a better cleaner one than this one, but that'll work. And I'll show you why when we start doing the flames in that. I'm going to list, you know, you probably already saw the paint list with the paint codes. So if you wanted to order any of the House of Color paints, you can use, go by the code that I have up with each color I named off. There are other color or other paints that you can do the flames with. It's not just House of Color. I mean, there's Koreatex. They have some candy colors, and you know, the solid colors, which work perfect. You know, me, I've always used House of Color stuff. So, but I do think I should try doing it with the Koreatex, just because they're cheaper and more available than, you know, ordering and getting the House of Colors, because that's gone up in price big time. It used to be the 2-ounce bottles. Let me grab one real quick. Well, this is House of Color paints, but this is the bright white. And last time I looked, these were like $27. I think this is a 2-ounce. Maybe it's a 4. I can't see where it says it, but yeah, they might be a 4-ounce, maybe. But anyway, they're like almost $30 for one of these. It's just crazy. I'm not spending that money on that anymore. And then you got, hold on a second, guys. Sorry, I should have been more prepared. And you got your chrome yellow House of Colors here. And these I bought at a body shop store in the city where I live at. And when they had these out, these were $14 a piece. And these are, geez, I should have been more prepared for this. I think this is 4-ounce. Yeah, I believe these are 4 ounces. It's for $14, and it wasn't pre-mixed. So I mean, you could make, you know, get a lot of paint out of these. But the place doesn't sell them anymore, and I haven't been able to find them. So, you know, what do you do? But we got the Merc all ready to be, after I get the dust off. We got that all ready to go for starting the flames. So we're going to take a quick break here. And when we come back, we'll be at the paint booth, and we're going to start the flames on it. And I'm going to do it, make it kind of easier, I guess, by just doing the base line of the flames, I guess you could call it. And instead of just going in with the stencil and start doing them, you know, this might be a little bit easier to kind of grasp. But I learned it this way first, the way I'm going to do it. So I figured, you know, we'll just do it the way I learned it and be easier. Let's see. Also, God, I just lost my concentration there for a second. Look on my notes. Yeah, I think that's it. So we're going to be starting out with the Molly Orange to do the base lines. And then we're going to be doing the Candy Red over that, and that's going to push that back. And we're also going to do some like fogging on it too. So I'll show you that, and that all gets covered with the Candy Red. So let me get stuff set up at the paint booth here, and we'll see you at the paint booth. Okay, everybody, we are at the paint booth finally. We're going to start putting some lines down on here, and Of course, using the Mobius 0.2 airbrush. Got the Molly Orange in there. And sorry if I'm talking kind of loud. When the fan gets going, it might be too loud. But here we go. So we're just going to start with the hood. See if I can get in here good with this camera. That might be alright. So we're just going to do some lines on here just to, you know, get it going. And you can darken these up. I mean, you can, you know, go over them a couple times, whatever, it doesn't matter. It can all be changed and fixed because the jet black, you go back and, you know, do some adjustments, darken the areas up, whatever. So we're just going to bring that down. That's about as far as we're going to go, right there. And the other side. Oop, the hood. Get that hood down. Have to fix that hood. You don't have to worry about any back spray or anything, but it is a good thing to take this cap off. I forgot. I don't usually spray with the air cap on. I forgot to take it off. Every now and then just check for tip dry. So we kind of got our basic lines down where we're going to do the flames. And you can always add in more. You can go off of, you know, the other one. Just kind of do some, you know, doesn't really matter. We're gonna fix all that anyway. And we'll just do a little fading here on the front. Real light. Get that in there. Okay, so we have our base, which looks terrible. But you'll see once we get going. So now that you just sprayed that, just give it a nice tack off, get some of that big overspray out, and stuff like that right there. You can see that. That will cover up with black, or it'll be covered up with flames when we do the stencil, so don't worry about that. Okay, so we got that done. I'll get the candy apple red ready in the GHAD 39, so I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, got the candy ready, candy red ready to go. Put a little bit in there. Oop, there we go. Trying to get it in the camera. I bought a new camera to do videos over here. That's up top. The SD card that I have is not compatible, so I got to get another card. Alright, so with the candy red, you just want to go over what you just did on here. And that's going to push back those colors, or that color I should say. Like I said, don't worry about the overspray, that'll wipe off. Get a little bit on the front where you fogged it in. And you can see how it kind of darkens it up there. Kind of like pushing it back. A little bit darker in there now. Sorry for the lighting there, guys, but kind of get the idea. So after we do that, then we tack it off again. Get all the extra overspray off. And the House of Colors, I mean, it's pretty quick to, you know, wipe it off and whatnot. So there we go, guys. We are ready to start using the stencils, and we will be doing that in episode 3. So come back and join us for the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.